Alright guys, back again. Sorry I couldn't upload anything for the Ostensons game. I had a family member pass away and was caught up with that. But before that game, my brother was telling me, "Oh, don't worry, we're gonna smash them. We're gonna win 3-0, this, that." And I told him, "Bro, we're gonna lose that game." I told him we're gonna lose that game, and he was like, "No way, what are you talking about? Come on, it's Ostensons, we're playing at home, we're gonna smash them another 3-0. I told him we're gonna lose 3-1. I told him if we win, which I wasn't expecting, but if we win, it'll be maximum like 2-0, comfortable. Maximum, but we're not gonna smash them. But I was telling him we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose 3-1. And we ended up losing 2-1. And yeah, I mean, I know Arsenal all too well, all too well. I had a feeling before that game that we were going to lose, and it's not just a feeling. I mean, it's feeling. It's a feeling that's kind of based on taking everything into account. And unfortunately for this game versus City, I have a feeling that we're going to get run over and that we're going to be dominated by City and that we're going to lose. Sadly. I just cannot see us winning this game. After City got knocked out this weekend, I cannot see Pep and his team letting another trophy go after coming so close. And we're talking about the best team in the league. By a distance. By a distance. The league table, I've said this before, the league is the most accurate assessment of a team's of a team's worth, because it's over 9 months. So things like luck and form have a much smaller impact. When you look at City, they've lost one game in the league versus Liverpool, and Liverpool right now are second. And they've been playing fantastic football as well. You have to give it to them. So, and in the Champions League as well, they smashed Basel away from home 4-0. So we're talking about a team that have dominated the league, and not just any league, the English Premier League, the most competitive league in the world. You have 6 teams, well, you have 6 big teams in that league, and they are running away with the title, and they've been running away with it for months now. And so when I look at all the variables, I just cannot see us beating them. When you compare the two sides, when you compare how consistent City are or have been compared to how consistently inconsistent we've been. When you compare City's record versus big teams compared to Arsenal's record versus big teams. You know, City, you can tell when they play, they have a style of play. They have a style of play that just asserts their dominance. You know, it just subdues the opponent. But what I'm trying to get at when I say this is that they have a clear style of play, and they're going to implement that versus us. But with us, our problem is we don't, I never get the sense that we have a style of play. You always feel like, or at least I always feel like, I don't know what Wenger tells me before the game. I don't know what kind of tactics are set up, because I always feel like we're lost. I always feel like we're constantly improvising. Like we're just winging it or Wengering it. I don't know. We get to the final third and we look lost so many times, or we do the same things. We just pass it around the box, and then finally maybe whip a ball in. It's just so predictable, and it's so, unimaginative. As a team, they're better. As individuals, they have a lot. I mean, man for man, who would get into City's team? Which one of our players would get into City's team? Man for man, they are stronger, almost all over the pitch. I mean, we've got a couple. We've got Ozil, obviously. We've got Aubameyang, but that's pretty much it. And we talk about Aubameyang, but Aubameyang's still new. You know, he still needs time to kind of settle in. So, and we're going to be depending on him. So, and I think Wenger said in his pre-match conference that Iwobi is a doubt for the game. So if Welbeck starts, my God, and I gave it to Welbeck Before our 3-0 win to Östersund, before that game, I was saying Welbeck is not good enough, and I wanted him to prove me wrong, and he didn't. And people defended him and said, Danny Welbeck, people are being too harsh on Danny Welbeck. He's been out, he's been this, he's been that. But my assessment of him wasn't based on his performance versus Östersund. It was based on his whole Arsenal career. What has he done? What has he done? And so if he's going to play versus City as well, I just cannot see how we're going to win this game. I mean, a lot of people are optimistic. Listen to people. Even my brother was saying we can win. And on social media as well, on YouTube, a lot of people on Arsenal Fan TV and whatnot saying they're confident, but I just cannot see it. The only way I see us beating City is how we beat Tottenham at the Emirates. We're going to have to give 110% physically. We're going to have to press them up high. Every single player has to mark his man and has to close him down whenever he gets the ball. Before he even gets the ball, he has to be on him. We're going to have to really pressure them and try to stop their game, win the ball back in good areas and counter them. Use our pace to hurt them. We've got Aubameyang, we've got Mkhitaryan, we've got either Iwobi or Danny Welbeck. We've got Ozil and Wilshere playing them in behind. So we're going to really have to put that to good use. That's the only way we can beat them. We're going to have to be solid defensively. No stupid mistakes like this United. It's no giving the ball away in dangerous areas. I'm looking at you, Xhaka. I'm looking at you, Mustafi. I'm looking at you, Koscielny. I'm looking at you, Bellerin. You have to be brave. You're going to have to try and beat a man. You're going to have to try and play that dangerous through ball. Even Ozil sometimes hides. He doesn't go for that risky ball that could make the difference because chances because it's difficult and it might not come off and then he'll look bad and it's not good enough. It's not going to be good enough in these type of games. Playing safe will not get us a win versus City, especially in a cup final. We have to give it our all. That's the only way we can win. And can we win? Sure. If we play to our best, are we going to? Taking everything into account. And over the 90 minutes, I just don't see it. My prediction is that we're going to lose 3-1. Obviously, I'm not happy about that, but hopefully my post-match video will be me raising my hand up and saying, I was wrong, and I'm so happy that I was wrong. We can say that, hey, another year, another trophy. Yeah, Wenger in. But let's see. I don't know about Wenger in, but hopefully we'll win the trophy. And I'll be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong so bad. Let's see. I'll see you guys after the game. Come on, you Gunners. Let's do this.